Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 16th of October. Now unfortunately guys, it is raining here today. It's beautiful, I do love the rain, but it's a little bit hard to shoot a video outside. So here we are in my daughter's room again because she's doing homework in the lounge room as I homeschool her, if you are new. I am here though, yep, with the stars of the show. I've got Sprocket over here and Sophie's over here. Both very tired, and you know why? Because I just took them to the vet. I take one and then I have to come home and then take the other. Sophie got her injection for her grass allergies, and Sprocket, well, we took him really just to get a basic checkup, but the vet thought he looked really good. He thought the colour in his eyes was good, took his temperature, you know, in the bum, which I didn't think was going to go down so well, but Sprocket was really brave. I took my hubby with me, so Sprocket was really good. We put the muzzle on him, and you know, he's got a lot of trauma, Sprocket, but he dealt with it really well. And we checked in his, I held his mouth open, he had a quick look in there and everything seemed pretty good. He seems to think that maybe he's had some sort of infection and he's managed to fight it off himself, which is good. And of course he agreed they need to be on diets, so hence we're going to continue the diets. Oh, I even warned the vet. I said he's pretty fat. Oh, anyway, so the dogs are doing well. So thank you for your kind wishes, everybody, around my doggos. But they are doing well, as you can see here. They're really chilled out because going to the vet is like a big event, isn't it? That makes anyone very tired, even me. All right, enough of me and my doggos. First off, a little bit of admin. Oh, if you are new, look, please consider subscribing. We built a little community of like-minded people here on my channel. Hit those like buttons too, guys, and please comment down below. I get back to you within a day or two. Sometimes YouTube does take my comments away and brings them back at a later date, so hopefully that doesn't happen. All right, a bit of admin first. Yes, Australia had a little win down under with the no vote. It wasn't a little win, it was actually a really big win. The no vote won by heaps. People didn't want the division. It's great. It's so good. People are waking up to the garbage they're being fed. At last, in Oz, people are standing up for their rights. So that's happened here. And New Zealand, you've got your new Prime Minister, Chris Luxon, which I said yesterday was a little bit of a court jester. He's a bit of an entertainer, but he's a good performer, is what I got for Chris Luxon. So fingers crossed, there's a bit of change in New Zealand. Like I said, couldn't get any worse than Jabcinda, could you? I wouldn't think so. Cheers, everyone. I've got a cup of tea this morning. Oh, it's good to sit down after the whole vet event. You know what it's like, guys. Very draining. Okay. So they both went really well, which is great. Okay, let's get into the reading without further ado and see what comes up. I'm getting life for the people waking up. This is the people who are starting to see the truth. Not you guys, probably on my video, but these people are starting to see the truth. They're trying to navigate what's coming at them, but it's showing me it's prickly like a cactus garden. It's showing me it's awkward. It's like going through a cactus garden, and it's hard to not be affected. Like, that's what I'm getting. The people who are waking up, starting to see the truth, feel like they're trying to navigate a cactus garden, which would be horrifying to say the least. Like a prickly pear. Is that what they're called? Prickly pear? Those trees that go, you know, like that. I'm getting that. They're struggling to navigate it now. It's getting more and more uncomfortable. That's why we're getting the, oh, that reminds me of the Picky's pincushion event. That would be more uncomfortable. But I am getting, they're struggling to navigate their lives because it's turning into like a giant cactus garden, meaning there's uncomfortable things at every turn. It's not easy to just, you're not walking just a straight and narrow line now. You're trying to navigate so you don't get injured. That's what I'm getting for these people waking up. It's very uncomfortable. It's a little prickly is what I'm getting. Their journey, their awakening journey is getting a little prickly now and harder to navigate. Not you guys on my channel because we've moved away from all this. We're in hermit mode now, like I said yesterday. All right, let's keep going. Oh, they give me that Nickelback song, Far Away. We get a lot of music here. If you're new here, guys, we do get a lot of music. Just because it's relatable, sometimes the words of the songs. I am getting that Nickelback song, Far Away. Meaning we're far away. We have to stay far away from everything that's coming at us, everything that's rolling out. Just stay as far away as you possibly can. It's crucial to your health and well-being to stay far away. That's why I'm getting that song, Far Away. I'm getting England again. English people are rising up in their power and strength. Oh, they're starting to see through the bullshit, the BS. Oh, they're starting to see through it now. It's almost showing me like the people waking up. Not you on this channel if you're living in England and Wales. Oh, people are tired of it. They're tired, exhausted. The people in England are tired and exhausted. It's showing me they're digging their way out of the BS. It's like digging with shovels. Like, you know how you dig snow, but they're digging BS. And they're shoveling it back to sushi. That's what I'm getting. Visuals of people shoving it back in his face. See, people don't want it. They're not understanding why he's just pushing and pushing and pushing. We know why he's pushing and pushing it, and it's relentless. But people are now starting to shovel it back in his face. So I do feel, oh, it's snowing here. Oh, it's snowing. Oh, are we not in spring? Hello, we're supposed to be in spring and there's sleet and snow outside. Sorry guys, got distracted by the snow falling. Oh, it's freezing too here. So this is what I'm getting, that they're sick of sushi, just dishing, like I keep saying, all the BS on top of people. So people have started, because they're tired, shoveling it back. People are shoveling it back, shoving it back probably. But this is what I'm getting. And see, you think of that whole Lecky Car, Eulers, all the BS 15-minute city crap that sushi started to push. Well, it all backfired and it didn't go down so well thanks to the Blade Runners who ripped down all the cameras. Great fight backs. So I am getting that's people shoveling the shit back at sushi. It's good. And that would be as in protests, letting him know they don't want it. People starting to question things like, why is this happening? Why are you doing this to us? Why are we being treated like we're dumb fools with no input into anything? It's what's happening in England. You're going to get there. You're going to get stand-ups, fight back, strikes. I've no doubt you're getting the Israel marches, I think, in London, aren't you? The old war event starting to fire everybody up. So I am getting that in England. You're still getting people standing up. And what's people waking up is what you're getting. Lots and lots and lots of people waking up. It's good. And Sushi don't like it. Sushi don't like it. He just wanted everyone to just go along and just be easy peasy. And it's not being easy peasy for Sushi. So that's a good thing, guys. That's why we keep getting visions of him going into 10 Downing Street, shutting the door and having to reassess. Even Sushi's getting tired of having to go away and come back, go away and come back, go away and come back. See, he thought this would be just a piss easy project that you just walk all over the people. No, it hasn't gone that way. It's so good. So he's got to go and reestablish and reconfigure how he's going to implement things. This is good, guys. This is good, guys, because it knocks them off their course. All right. Oh, he's pushed hard, Sushi. Let's keep going. Oh, did I tell you guys too, here with the yes vote in Australia, the only two real places that voted yes was Canberra, of course, which I always tell you about, is the capital of Australia, where they're different. I always tell you it's the city with no soul, is what they call it. Oh, yes, they had like 70 or 80% people voted the yes vote, of course. And, of course, around the elite suburbs in Sydney. they all voted the yes vote. So my hubby had a good suggestion. He said, well, why don't we take all these Indigenous people who are causing all the crimes and that around the rest of the country to go and live where they are, and we'd soon see that they probably change their mind about that, because at the moment there's a huge crime rate amongst the Indigenous youth that are really wreaking havoc on people, particularly in Queensland. So, you know, it's just crazy. Some of these people in the cities and that are just out of touch. No offense to anyone living in the city, but out of touch with the Indigenous communities here in Australia anyway. So they had the highest number of yes votes, which is very interesting. It's probably pretty predictable, actually, I would say. Oh, gosh, the energy around everything at the moment is just exhausting, isn't it, guys? Are you guys feeling it? I feel it all the time. Sometimes I just think, how did we get here? Like, is this really happening to the world we're living in? And we are moving into that 5D. I really believe it, from the 3D to the 5D. There's big changes happening in everybody's life. No one's escaping it, are they? Everyone's being affected somehow. But unfortunately for us, we're far away because we see it coming. So we move far away into the distance like a little speck, which is good. All right. I'm getting New Zealand and I'm getting like a tornado energy. Not sure if it's like the top island. Is that that would be the North Island. I'm getting like this tornado energy. It could literally be a tornado, hopefully not. Or it could be just turbulent times coming as well. But I'm getting it for the top islands for some reason in New Zealand. Changes. Lots of changes. Turbulence. Could even be a little bit of volcanic eruptions. It could be that. But I am getting a bit of turbulence, I'm just getting earth activity in New Zealand's top island, the North Island, which would be the one at the top. There's going to be some, Mother Nature speaks. Could be the shifts in the fault lines, could be a few tremors. I'm not saying it to scare you. I'm just saying this could be something, an energy that's kind of happening in that North Island. Because you do have a lot of those, what do they call them? Those heat bubble things. Are they volcanic? They're probably to do with the volcanoes. What do they call them? Those heat spa things. There just could be a lot of movement in the Earth's like cracking of the surface in the top island of New Zealand. I don't think it's going to be super destructive. And it might even be in areas where there's not a lot of people too. But it might be felt by the people, but I don't think it's going to be super destructive. So there's like this turbulent Mother Nature events that might happen in that top of New Zealand. It's in a sprocket snoring. The vet's just too much. It's been too much for him. Helpless. I'm getting Italy and I'm getting Rome and I'm getting, I am seeing fight backs over there. I feel like people are being pressured now in Italy. I just feel that. I feel like people are being pressured unduly, it says, unduly pressured. There's no need for it and people are standing up against it. They don't want it in Italy. I am getting Rome, so whether that's the base for like protests, division, oh God, they're probably getting these bloody stand-ups about Israel and all that as well. But I am feeling like Rome's getting a taste of it all now. Rome and Italy is getting a taste of losing their freedom. And they don't like it. See, people don't like it. They don't want it. So I am seeing that there could be strikes, perhaps strikes around cost of living. That's what I'm seeing in Italy and Rome. And I'm getting this visual again. We get it quite regularly here of Mel Gibson from the movie Braveheart with his sword and his shield. We have to charge forth now, and it's saying create our own life, like create our own life, which a lot of us have been doing. We've really changed our lives. We're creating our own lives. We've got to charge forth now and make things happen. So it's us to make things. It's up to us to make things happen. We can't be scared anymore. We can't be hesitant. We can't sit back and rest on our laurels. We've got to be proactive in mending our, well, it's saying mending our lives, which could also be part of healing our ailments and moving through our restrictions that a lot of us are currently going through in our bodies physically. But it's a mindset, see. We've got to get creative and start moving our life forward in a healthier and richer way, which is living from the heart space and the feeling place. That's what the guides are giving me. We've got to have that get the courage up now and really focus and move our lives forward. And the guides are saying, and all will be revealed, like all will be revealed to us if we just allow. Again, it's getting back to that allowing things to come to you. See, I really believe in precision timing, synchronicity, signs. Things come to us when we need the information or when we need to be guided somewhere. I really trust in the universe. That's something I've had to learn a lot over the years, and I talk about it a lot here. It's just trusting that things will come to you when they need to come to you. Yes, you can put your thoughts on things and you can create things, but it's about, are you allowing these things into your life as well? And things come to us when we need them, don't they? It's like anything. So allow things in, don't reject things. Be open to learning, be open to new things, and be responsive. The guides are saying be responsive. Acknowledge when things happen to you that are like miraculous or synchronistically bizarre. Just acknowledge it and go, wow, I just love when things like that happen to me. Or, you know, share the experience with someone, because these things happen to us and sometimes we get a bit nonchalant about it, but they're very significant things in our lives. Synchronicity and signs is very significant. That's why I get you guys manifesting a lot, because it helps you stay on your path. It shows you you're in a good frequency vibration. It's like confirmation. It's like when people get repetitive numbers like 1111 or 1144 or 2222. Like a lot of us get recurring things like that, even number plates. I get number plates. It's confirmation that you're on the right path and that your frequency's good, and you're in a good feeling place. That's how I always see that sort of thing. So don't reject things, just allow things is what I'm getting. I'm getting France and I'm getting the capital Paris, and they're on high alert. We know they've got the Olympic Games coming up next year, isn't it? I do feel like they're on high alert. I feel like Macron is nervous and scared that his people are going to get out of control again before the games arrives. So he's on high alert. I would say he's put like a barrier around the city of Paris. I feel like he's put like a protective barrier around, meaning they could be really controlling like the streets. This could be happening down the track too. Might not have started yet, but I do feel that they're checking people coming in. It's saying on the inroads, so that people coming into France, into Paris, they're getting very, very strictly checked now. As we know, who are they? Where are they from? What's their intention? Why are they coming to the country? Really quite strict. So maybe the immigration isn't such a problem there, but I do feel like Macron's not taking any chances. He's upping the protection of France before anything happens. He's going to avoid what happened before with all the riots and people standing up against him. He doesn't want that to happen. He's not going to allow that to happen again. So he's really showing me the external barrier around France. He's starting to build up the protection now, because in his eyes it's preparing for the games. So he has to get in early to ensure nothing happens. He's got to prevent what was scaring people off is what I'm getting. Gosh, you think about it. Most of the people who are going to go to the Olympics or whatever probably haven't even seen all those protests they had in France when they were storming Black Rock and all this kind of thing. Most people wouldn't have seen it. We all did, because we were aware of what was going on. That was pretty volatile, but a lot of people haven't seen that. They wouldn't even have a clue. Unless it was on their algorithms and it popped up on their YouTube feed, they just would not have a clue. So Macron wants to keep it that way. He wants to keep it all dulled down and out of view, I suppose, and keep it all silenced. He doesn't want people standing up. So he's already building up the protection around the games, even this early. All right. God, they're showing me like a giant oval in Australia, and there's a big giant flag of the no vote. Right, Spot? There's a big giant flag of the no vote, and everyone in the stands is like clapping and elated, and they're like doing the Mexican wave, you know, when you go like that. It's showing me that there's just this elation around Australia at the moment because of the no vote winning. It's like a win. It really is. It's like a win for the little people, because people have spoken and they don't want to be divided. They kept saying the yes vote, this was not going to be divisive, but see, people saw through it. So it's good, guys. It means people are waking up. They're starting to see through the BS they're being fed. Plus, like I said to you, Elbow lied when it came to getting in to government, to power. He lied. He said he was going to do this, and this. And what happened? None of it. Zero. So, you know, people aren't stupid. They see that you're a bit of a liar, and they work out pretty quickly that you're lying by omission, which is not telling people the truth about what the yes-no vote really was about. So it's showing me people really like in the stands celebrating and doing like the Mexican wave in Australia. Woo! I'd be doing it. It was a great outcome. It really was for the little people. That's the little people fighting back, guys. No, I was surprised it wasn't rigged. I was getting worried that it might be. We all know that sometimes they seem to be, don't they? But anyway, in this case, it wasn't. So that's yay. So that's what I'm getting. People in Australia are ecstatic about the outcome. Can't blame them, can you? Getting this like saying, like, as the wind blows, the air parts. So as the wind blows, the air parts. What does this all mean? Hang on. What the gods are saying to me is that we're like walking through, we can, it's like they're showing me us walking through like chaotic winds, turbulent times, absolute mayhem and chaos, and we're just able to walk through somehow. We can walk through all this now. See, I guess what the gods are saying is we've walked through this for 4 years. We've walked through all the BS garbage and lies that has been getting fed to everybody, but we've somehow had this resilience to switch off and just move through it and detach. It's like, I guess you could say it's like that art of detachment. We've learnt to detach from everything around us so that we can just protect ourselves and keep moving forward. It's this inner resilience and strength that we have. I'm just getting that. We're able to move through the chaos. It's the wind parting the air. That's just what I'm getting. Maybe it's something about those elements, the wind and the air. Wind and the air. Very different, aren't they? If you think of air, I think of air as quite still, and then I think of wind as movement. So maybe it's that like movement forward, cutting through things. And that's where we've got to keep heading, guys, forward. Which is not easy to do sometimes, because you kind of do lose your way a little bit. You kind of feel a little bit stagnant still at times. Do you guys feel that way? I do. I feel like I'm a little stuck. Like, what's next? you know, because we don't know what they're going to be, what's coming at us next. It's a little bit of that unknown, isn't it? Like, what's next? What are we going to have to deal with next? Although, look, we've done this for 4 years, guys. We've got to be able to see that we're more than capable of navigating and surviving it. I'm getting this tip from the guys. They're saying not to react when people come at you. People might still keep coming at us because they like to stir up the pot and make us feel below them and that we're conspiracy theorists, flat earthers, tin hat wearers, all the above. Don't rise up to it. They're just wanting to get a rise out of you. So if any of you find that someone's starting to kind of come at you again, don't get involved in it. Just don't react. Don't rise up, because what it does, it triggers off your own brain body and then that rises up as well. So that's what the guides are saying. Big tip. Don't rise up. Stay in your own strength and power. Don't be triggered by someone else's anger and beast mode, as we keep calling it here. Steer clear of people waking up, I guess you could say. They're not all going to do this, but there's going to be the odd one or two who are still going to think you're a whack job. That's what people think, isn't it? Still to this day, 4 years on, even though it's all coming true and coming to fruition. It's completely mad. All right, let's see if there's anything else to close with today. I'm getting these global leaders and elites are trying to uphold their end of the bargain. They're really trying to tick some boxes. They are, for big K Schwab and company. They're trying to tick the boxes. They really want to achieve. And see, Elbow's had it. Oh, he's had a big fail, which is very sad, isn't it? Not for us, but for him. I do feel that they're still trying to tick a lot of boxes. We know Trudeau would be. They're still trying to tick the boxes. They want to succeed. See, they don't want to fail. They're not people who want to fail. But unfortunately for them, it's not going to plan. It's so good, isn't it? I love it. I love the thought that it's not going... Oh, here he comes. That it's not going to plan. It's good. We don't want it going to plan, do we? But they're getting very, very frustrated now. I feel like these global elites, they're just getting, they feel like they're getting the runaround. Like, you know, they're implementing a little bit and they have to go back. They're implementing a little bit and they have to go back. Implementing a little bit and they have to go back and change things. And then, like, it's not just all, you know, chapter 1, let's do this. Chapter 2, let's do that. That's not happening at all in the Clown World book. It's just not going to plan. It's showing me like their book, their novel of Clown World, and it's got all red pens through it and arrows and, oh, scrub that out because that didn't work, and then we'll put an arrow here. Maybe if we implement that there, we can go back and, like, how are we going to make this a cashless society if people are taking their money out of the bank accounts already? And it's just, this is the kind of stuff. I'm just getting lots of red pen in the Clown World novel or book. It's so good. It's so good. They're having to change things. It's good. All right, let's see if there's one more thing and then we'll call it quits today. My poor old Sprocket is so tired from the vets. Aren't you, darling? Have a look at his face. There he is. What do you think? Does he look happier? I think he does. Look, his hair's over his eyes. Say hi to everybody. Hello. Oh, he's a ding-dong, isn't he? Oh, sorry about the thumb. All right, I'll see if there's one more thing. I'm getting that we have to trust, we have to relax. We have to take part in society, but we also have to eliminate the negative aspects of our lives. Like we have to eliminate negative aspects, meaning negative people, negative situations. We have to eliminate them from our life because they don't do us any good. It's not healthy to be in environments where you're uncomfortable or be with people that you're uncomfortable that are dragging you down. It's very important that we nurture ourselves is what I'm getting there. Hang on a minute. I'm getting this old song. I'm getting this old song. I don't know who sings it. Rock me, give me that feeling, rock me, rockin' and a reelin', baby, and I can't stop doing, I can't stop doing. Who sings that song? Is it Bay City Rollers or someone like that? Rock me. I don't know who sings it. It's an old song, isn't it? I'm just getting that song. Let's see. I just share music with you guys in case it means something to you guys. Plus, sometimes we just need that vibration and frequency. Let's keep going. Hang on. I'm getting a song by Sherbet called Silvery Moon. Silvery moon, make it be soon. Silvery moon, I'm counting on you. Silvery moon. That's a great song by Sherbet, Dale Braithwaite. Look it up, guys. It's a great song. They're an Aussie band, Sherbet. Oh. Gotta jump 50 feet in the air. The door banged. They're just going through so many songs, guys. Let me pluck one out of the jukebox. You know it's not easy at the end. They go and run through all these songs. Oh, I'm getting some. Is it by Eurogliders or Eurythmic? I think it's by Eurogliders. Heaven must be there, and I just got to be there. Heaven never seemed easy. I don't want to live in this place. I think it's Eurogliders. I think they're an Aussie band, aren't they? I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting Heaven Must Be There. And then I'm also getting another song. Hang on a minute. They're trying to push this other song through by Annie Lennox. Hang on. Wow. How many times can I see you falling on your slip away? Oh, what's that song? Oh, I love that song. It'll come to me. Hang on a minute. Oh, I know that song really well. You're not sleeping. Oh. Wow. Oh, what is that song called by Annie Lennox? How many times did I tell you you're alone? Oh, I know it really well. You're not sleeping. Oh, I even know the name of that song. It's not Why, is it? Oh, it's such a beautiful song. I'm going to leave you with that song today. You're going to have to look it up. Sorry, God. You know how hopeless I can be. If I don't get the singer, I get the song. And if I get the song, I don't get the singer. I can't seem to get the two together, can I? Thank God you guys are there to help me through it all. Oh my God. Oh, I love it. I can't think of it. I'm going to have to say goodbye on that note, guys, and go and look it up myself because now I'm frustrated. Oh, anyway, I'm going to say goodbye from me and the doggos. Bye from Spocket. Bye from Sophie. She's over there. Going to talk, Soph, with your tail? No? She's too tired to even talk with her tail today. All right. Please subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like buttons and please feel free to comment down below and I'll talk to you very soon. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone. Bye.